guys. So today I'll be studying for my SATs and let's go. Now let's go. Here we start. Open. Here. And then the first question. 4, 3, 3x plus y equals 8. And then we have y equals, so I think we do, so, I think we do 3 plus 4, which is 8. 3 plus 1 is 7. I think we do 3 plus 4, which is 7x, right? And we do 3 plus 4, which is, hold on, we do 3 plus 4, which gives you 7x. And then we do, I think, negative 6 minus negative 6, 8 minus 6. And then we do 6 minus, no, and we do 3 plus y, okay, we do y in the middle. Huh? I don't understand. I still do not understand. Not making any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I did. Oh man, I'm gonna do that. Okay. So 6 plus 2. 3 plus 6 is 8. Wait, 3 plus 6 is 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. Wait, 3 plus 6 is 9. 9x. 2 plus 4 is 6. Plus 6y. And then oh, no. No. I know how to do this. Never mind. I know how to do this. So we first start with 6x plus 4y. We take 4y from both sides. And then 4 minus 4 is Balalina Gamunina Balalina Gamunina and Melanina Yamanina. Balalina Gamunina Balalina Gamunina and Wait, 3 plus y plus y is... Y plus y is x squared plus 3y plus, no, 2 plus 3 is 5y. Oh! No! Okay. I'm feeling so sick right now. I don't even feel good. Okay, so we have 7 plus 7 is 14. We add them together, I'm lost. I don't know if we're adding them together or not. I'm confused. Hold on. Let me see, let me see. I wanna know. What? Okay, we're doing 0, okay, then you get. Okay. And then you do. Okay, then you get 12, okay. Minus 1 8, and then you subtract 1 8 from both sides. I don't understand. It's not clicking. It doesn't click in my brain. I don't know. It's not clicking in my brain. Okay, then let's do 4. Okay, I think I got it now, guys. I think I got it. So we have 4x plus 2y equals 12. And then we have 2. And then we have 4. Negative 4x minus 5y minus y. And then, so yeah. Then these 2. And then we will do and then we do 2 minus, and then we have 4 minus, that's 0. 2 plus negative 5 is what? 2 plus 2 plus negative 5 wait, what? 2 plus negative, wait. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. And then we have 12 minus 6 is 6. And the answer is 3. Malanina ngamunina. Divide 3, 6 divided by 3 is 2. I don't want to do second. I'm never going to understand this lesson right now. I never put any number for negative anything, guys. How 10, let me see. And then, hold on. Hello. Wait back. Let me grind. All right, and then and let's see. So we have which of the following equation is equal to x times x squared plus 9? C. What? No, 3x plus 9. Okay, I don't know. Let me restart. Only this one. Oh, I gotta know. Never mind. Let me doing it. Okay. Which of the following is equivalent to x squared plus 1 plus 2x minus 1? I'm gonna hit my head in this one. Maybe not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 10. 5 minus 5. I'm gonna try some. Lock in. I'm trying to lock in, but I can't because I don't understand. 2 times 3, 5. 5 squared, 5x squared. And then 3 plus y. Mm. Seven plus 7 minus 2 minus 7, 6, 5. 6 plus 3, 9. That's negative 5 minus 9. That's the reason why. That's the reason why, right, guys? And then next one, the second one, okay. Y to negative y squared times 6. Negative y squared times 6x minus y. We have minus y, 6. We have x. Okay. Y negative y squared times 6x minus y minus 6x 6. Okay. I think C. Yep. 7, 6. The expression is written. The expression can be written as A2 plus BX plus C, where A, B, and C are constant. What is the value of A? What is the value of A? I didn't learn half this number learning here, on God. Half this number, I didn't learn half. 7. Correct. I don't know the answer. Okay. No. 5 plus 3, 8. 9 minus 9. On the dot plot, the number of hours Fila worked on the dot on the dot plot, the number of hours Fila on the dot plot, the number of hours on the dot plot shows the number of hours Fila worked on her last 10 work days. On how many of those days did Fila work for 6 hours? The graph shows the student enrollment for major school districts from 2015 to 2019. Based on the graph, what was the school district student enrollment in 2015? 5,400, 5,600, 5,700, 5,800. 5,800. Ms. Johnson asked her class of 30 how many pictures or posters they own. The result are shown in how many students how many students own no posters or pictures? Around this one. The graph shows the relationship between the kinetic energy of the baseball in Julius and the speed of the baseball in meters per second. Based on the graph, approximately what is the kinetic energy in joules of a baseball traveling at a speed of 35 meters per second? Oh man. Magmum namin 9,800. Halal. Wait. Hollister has 25 rooms. The histogram shows the distribution of the number of guests in the room. How many hotels have 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 more, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 more, 5. Hollister has 25 rooms. The histogram shows the distribution of the number Hollister has 25 rooms. The histogram shows the distribution of the 25 guests in the room. How many hall listeners have 12 to 15 rooms? Six, okay. Six. The graph shows the number of Japanese filmmakers. The graph shows the number of movies Japanese filmmaker Takashi Mike detected from 1999 to 20, directed from 1999 to 2004. How many movies did he direct in 2001? Six. Num num manami la 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 malalina ngamunina. Emaningana. Num num manami la 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 la. Which of the following savings account plan which of the following savings account would yield exponential growth of the money in the account? Okay, let me read. Which of the following savings account plans would yield exponential growth of the money in the account? 2% of the initial value of the account is added to the value each year. 1.5% of the current value of the year is added to the value of 1.5% of the current value of each of the account is added to the value of the account each year. A $500 signing bonus is added to the first 0.5. What? Oh, I didn't lock in. I'm not feeling good today, so you're gonna see me not locked in. Alright. Name me plans. Name plants a tree. Name plants a palm tree in. Name plants a palm tree in the backyard of his house several years ago. Initially, it was 200 centimeters high, and its height increased by 30 centimeters each year. Let age mean the height of the tree in centimeters T years after it was planted. One of the following best explains the relationship between T and age. The relationship is exponential. The relationship is exponential between age increased by a factor of 30 each time T. The relationship is linear because age increases by what the fuck? The relationship is exponential because age increases by a factor of 30 each time T increases by 1. The relationship is linear because age increases by 30 each time T by 1. The relationship is exponential because age is always increasing as T increases. Linear because age increases by 200 each time. What? A tank is holding 600 milliliters of. A tank is holding 600 liters of milk. A tank is holding 600 liters of milk. A tank holding 600 liters of milk is leaking. Each week it loses 16 liters of milk. Let n mean the number of liters of milk remaining in the tank after leaking for 2 weeks. Which of the following best explains the relationship between T and M? The relationship is linear because n always decreases as the value of t increases. The relationship is exponential because m. Yes. I'm so good. Oh, no matter what I'm gonna do. Frank and Mang have a large rose garden. When the rose first bloomed, they initially picked 4 fresh roses. Each day thereafter, more roses bloomed. They quadrupled of the number of roses they picked. Let R mean the number of roses picked on day T. Which of the following best explain the relationship between T and R? The relationship is exponential because the value of R always increases as the value of T increases. The value of the relationship of the relationship is linear because the value of R always increases and the value of T increases. The relationship is linear because the value of R are always the relationship is linear because the value of R are always even integers. The relationship of R is increases by a factor of 4 each time T increases by 1. Yep. No. When new drug research found, when a study when studying a new initial drug, researchers found that the drug concerned in a patient's bloodstream halves every in a patient's bloodstream halves every 2 hours. Which of the following best describes how the drug concerned changes as time elapses? Decrease. Oh my god, what the heck going on? Let me know you know I'm nothing about new money. No. What? The collapses project in a city has been increasing by approximately 40 collapses per year over the last 5 years. Which of the following best describes the relationship between time and the collapses pollution in the city? Increasing linear, decreasing linear, exponential growth, exponential decay. Increasing by approximately 40. A newborn calf weighs 40 kilograms. Each week its weight increases by 5%. Let W be the weight in kilograms of the calf after T weeks. Which of the following best explains the relationship between T and W? The relationship is linear because W increases by the factor of 5% each time T is minus. The relationship is exponential because W increases by a factor of 1.05 each time T increases by 1. The relationship is exponential because W increases by the factor of 5 each time T increases by 1. The relationship is linear because W increases by 2 as T increases from what? The relationship is linear because W increases by 2 as T increases from T equals 0 to T equals 1. No, man. I'ma need the money, I'ma need the money to lean on. I'ma need money to lean on. A block of ice weighs 100 kilograms below melting. I'ma need the money to lean on. Frank catches a cold. The next day he goes to school and 3 of his classmates catch a cold. I'ma need the money to lean on. Got that one? I'ma need the money to lean on. The graph shows the relationship between the kinetic energy of a baseball and the joules, the speed of the basketball per second. Based on the graph, what is the joules kinetic energy in joules of a basketball traveling at a speed of 35 meters per second? $90. In the given dot plot, the length of the coastal line of each country in South America is shown in thousands of kilograms. 1,000 kilograms rounded to the nearest 1,000 kilograms. According to the dot plot, what is the mean length of the coastal line in thousands of kilograms? What is the mean length of the coastal line in thousands of kilograms? In a given dot plot, the length of the coastal of each country in South America. What is the mean length? Mean. What? I don't know. I don't understand. Where are we getting 30 from? Okay, you're gonna multiply all of these. Abigail gathered data on different school winning percentages and average yearly salary of their head coaches in $1 million in the year 2011. Then she created a scatter plot and trend line. Assuming the line correctly models the trend in the data, what does 0.82 mean? 20%. On the dot plot, do again. What is the mean? 110 minus 24. So 110 minus 24 in the mean. $44 minus 69. Let me see, 49 minus 63. 49 minus 63. Oh, man, yeah. Ringa and Myrrh have a large rose garden. When the roses first bloom, they initially pick 4 fresh roses each day. Thereafter, as more roses bloomed, they quadrupled the number of roses they picked. Let R be the number of roses they picked on day T. Which of the following best explains the Thomas took his body temperature every day for the past 7 days. The results are shown on the ground. What was Thomas's body temperature on day 4? 99.1. I'ma need the money, Nina. Morning, I'ma need the money, Nina. Morning, I'ma need the money, Nina. Oh. And a logistical library contains several achievements of language samples. The table gives the number. The table gives the number of distant languages referring in each archive. What is the range of number of distant languages references? I'ma need the money, the Nina. 136 minus 3. 258 minus 3. No. 258 minus 3. 58 minus 3. Lean on. Adriana gathered data from a salary school winning. Oh. What? Raymond had fallen asleep for a very long time. The graph describes the length of his rear legs. His mere length in millimeters after 10 weeks of sleep. After how many weeks was Rip Van Winkle mere 35 meters? What? Longer? Okay. According the annual natural gas production of any the middle the annual natural gas production of the Middle East countries is recorded in the dot plot. Each value is rounded to the nearest 10 billion cubic meters. According to the dot plot, what is the median annual natural gas production in billions of cubic meters? Ten. Based the graph shows the average rainfall in millimeters in Jakarta, Indonesia. Based on the graph, approximately what is the average rainfall in Jakarta in October? An insurance company profits by collecting premiums. An insurance company profits by collecting premiums at the beginning of each month, but pays claim over the remainder but pay claims over the remainder of the month. The scatter plot of the profile in millions of dollars on certain days since May 1st is shown in the graph along with a trend line. Which of the following structure is true regarding the trend line? Regarding the trend line, the profit by the end of May was 2 million, 1 million. I mean, if it's 1 million, alright, so that's 319 minus 419. I'm not using anymore. That is too hard for me. One of the following is equivalent to negative 8x squared. A minus plus. Three x squared minus 12. I don't even know what the heck going on. Damn. Like, I'm sure this is me this hard. Two. And no. 3 plus. No. How do we do this? Let me see. minus plus na ni. I'm tired. No more run. Minus 2x squared plus 25xy minus 40 equals minus 5x times 40 minus 5y x plus c. What? No. Two friends rented a table at Ping Pong Parlor. The table costed them $10 for every 30 minutes of play. And the friends spent $40 on the average. The friends played one ping pong game in every 20 minutes. How many ping pongs did each friend play? Three. Oh. Every time in the reading, and I haven't been doing any in the reading. Which most effectively uses data in the graph to complete this example? The common silver biddy was collected more frequently than the other two spices in all 3 seasons. In the fall, researchers collected 10 common silver biddies, but collected no milkfish or red goldfish. More silver biddies and milkfish were collected in winter than in either of the 2 seasons. In the spring, researchers collected more red sea goldfish than from the other 2 species. Mangrove are trees that brush over participants who were not involved with a ranking of the museum spent roughly equal amount of time reading about each museum. Participants who were not provided with a ranking spent more time reading about the participants who were provided with a ranking of the museum spent the least amount of time reading about the Natural History Museum. Participants who were provided with a ranking of the museum spent disappointingly more time reading about the British Museum. Researchers recently conducted an experiment to understand how we use ranking to make a decision. They created a function, and this was our website. so weak that electricity from the wind turbines was about 175,000 MWH less than predicted, strong enough to generate about 150,000 more MWH of electricity for wind turbines. So weak that the electricity from the wind turbines was about 150 MWH, so strong to generate about 175,000 more milliamp MWH of electricity from the wind turbines. Electrical companies that use wind turbines rely on weather the forecast to predict the maximum amount of power in megawatts hours MWH they can generate using wind, so that they can determine how much they'll need to generate from other sources. When winds are stronger than they were to generate from other resources, when are stronger than they were to generate from other sources. When winds are stronger than that they were forecast to be, however, they predicted maximum amount of electricity turbines could generate will be too low. For example, the graph shows that for our west region the winds were what? Why every day doing school can I even like do homework at home or nothing? I just get tired lately. They watched how each cat moved its ears and head. They explained how each cat reacted to the voice of a stranger. They studied how each cat physically interacted with its owner. They tracked how each cat moved around the room. Cats can juggle unseen people positioned in space by the sound of their voices. Trust react with surprise when the same person calls to them from two different locations in a short span of time. Saotama and colleagues reached this conclusion by measuring cats' levels of surprise based on their ear and movement, while the cats heard recordings of their owners' voices from two speakers spaced apart. Cat exhibited a low level of surprise from owner's voice when played twice from the same speaker, but they showed a high surprise when the voice was played once from each speaker. Hornets are known to be predators of giant honeybees. Several different species of insects use shimmering defined shimmers to define against hornets. Researchers think that shimmering in giant honeybees is a specific defense against hornets. Researchers wait, Researchers are unsure how honeybees defend against predators larger than hornets. Shimmering is a collective defense behavior that researchers have observed in giant honeybee colonies. When spamming different groups of bee flies their bodies up and down in what looks like waves. This defense is when shimmering different groups of bees fly their body up and down in what looks like waves. This defense is initiated when hornets hover near a colony serving to deter the honeybees from approaching the bees. Researchers uh, hypothesize that behavior is a specific defense against honeybees. It is not observed when other large predators approach the colony. Hmm. According to the text, what is one reason some anthologists are interested in recovering scents from ancient smell? Now, I'm gonna end them to that. Bye, guys. See you on another day.